So this is my first attempt at an unboxing. I've got 4 boxes of ZX Spectrum or Sinclair related items sitting upstairs. This is the first of the lot. It's the smallest box, so it's probably the best to start with. The first thing we'll start with here is the arcade games for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. This looks like it's teaching you how to build or write an arcade game. So back in the day it wasn't quite as easy as it is now, where you can just download a game that you want to play and away you go. A lot of the time you actually ended up typing in games from magazines, etc. This book is pretty cool actually. This is low level assembly. So this is pretty much all manipulating bytes directly with the hardware. I did a little bit of assembly on the Spectrum, but yeah, I was never that good at it. But you know, back in the day, to learn it all yourself, was no YouTube. What do we got here? A game, Cyclone. There's Scrabble. Vaguely remember that, sort of like a map, flying around in a helicopter, trying to rescue people. Clever Clogs. Not sure what that actually is. It's an early learning game. Well, that's not ZX Spectrum related at all, but these were the first novels I ever read when I was a kid. Spectrum Invaders. Assume that's some sort of takeoff of the arcade machine Invaders. Super Spy. I want to have a look at the Invaders tape. Cyclone. Clever Clogs. Golf. Flight. VU 3D. That was actually a pretty cool program back in this day. Swords and Sorcery, one of my favourite games. Spent hours playing this. It was a sort of like you look down on a map and you could see visually in front of you at the same time as you were moving. Yeah, the controls were sort of going through menus. I'm sure there's someone who's got a video of themselves playing it, but yeah. The tough part with these sort of games was saving and loading, because you had to do it through tapes, and I think you can only save or load once. Otherwise you have to reload the whole game into the machine again. And anyway, I miss those days. That really easy program for the ZX Spectrum. Friendly micro series. Oh my god, no. Thought it was a crossword puzzle for a second, but it's a sprite, of course. There's a original power supply. Probably could test it actually. If you still, I think there was 9 volts. Asteroids. And this hasn't got the box fit. There's Scrabble. Don't know what that is. Now a neat puzzle. I don't know how to say it. Anti-Attack. Oh, I remember that. That was possibly one of the first 3D games I ever played. Running around trying to rescue people from a land. Oh, this is a concert I went to when I was a kid, young, in Brisbane years ago. It's called Livid, but obviously not Spectrum. Doomdark's Revenge. Love this game. quite tricky, but once you get to know the characters, it was an excellent game. It was sort of version 2 of Lords of Midnight. It was a bit different in the handling. There was sort of the enemies were also your friends, so it's kind of an interesting game. Another one of those games that took quite a bit of time. Don't know what that is. Who Killed Cock Robin? Humpty Dumpty. Just the cover. And Interface 2. They plug the extra joysticks in there. You put cartridges in there. A couple of the original looking 3.5mm plugs, not stereo back at in the time, and a few Your Sinclair magazines. My favourite ones are actually Sinclair programs, but my parents threw those all away before I could rescue them. And some sort of adapter, and box 1 complete. So this power supply is from New Zealand. PDL is Plastics and Diecast Limited, so that's a New Zealand company, so a lot of ZX Spectrums were sold in New Zealand. $13.5 seems a little high. I'll find out if that's a good value or not. But for now, that's what it's registering. Market find.